Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Pro Football Corner with Nick. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont, and we are coming very, very close to NFL draft time. The draft is in the next 2 weeks. A lot of things that are going on. I mean, they've announced that Cam Ward is one of 17 players that will be attending the draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I just answered my own question. Because SHEDEUR Sanders is not going to the draft. I think he probably said, I ain't going to Green Bay. Now that I know it's in Green Bay, why would they do it in Green Bay? No offense, people in Green Bay, but that
answered the question. That made it make sense.
Why the hell would you do this in Green Bay?
Because what are you gonna do after that?
Go have some cheese.
It ain't no clubs.
You've been there?
Yes. I've been
Why?
There. Because we were in the playoffs against the Green Bay Packers in 2012.
You were on the roster that year?
I was on the roster, but I was hurt. But Coach Frazier brought all the players to the playoff game, and it was freezing.
Of course,
and there was nothing to do in the city. Nothing. I wasn't playing anyway, so I was looking for some trouble to get into. But there was no trouble to get into. I couldn't find trouble. I couldn't sniff trouble. I couldn't do anything. Like, God damn. I mean, I guess I could have sniffed trouble if I really wanted to out there.
What? Yeah, you could have.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't. But I'm saying, I guess. You know what? Don't mind.
All right. I ain't deleting that shit. No way. But that's not what this video is about. I just answered my own question. I wish SHEDEUR would go because I think he's a top 10 pick. But whatever. This is about the place that might actually draft him. And a guy who's a irritating motherfucker, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, if you're new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. If you're back again, I appreciate you. We appreciate y'all. Like the video and leave a comment. Appreciate everything that y'all are doing to build this programming for y'all. Bro, Aaron Rodgers ain't made a decision yet.
Still?
Where did you go, Nick?
Looked like your camera was unplugged.
I didn't unplug your camera. Alrighty now. Apparently we had some technical glitches there. Nick's camera disappeared. I don't know what, but Aaron Rodgers is still making this shit about Aaron. Now that the New Orleans Saints have a problem at quarterback, Derek Carr has a shoulder issue, which may require surgery, which means if he has to have surgery on his shoulder, he is not going to play this year if he has to have shoulder surgery, more than likely. I mean, I have a hard time believing that if you have shoulder surgery and you're throwing arm, that you're going to play. Aaron Rodgers has not signed with the Steelers. He has not signed anywhere. This guy is off the wall. I don't know that the Saints want to trust Spencer Rattler. I think at worst, the Saints will draft SHEDEUR Sanders at 9 if he's available. That pretty much guarantees that. So I think the Steelers really need to make a point to sign Rodgers because he ain't. We've seen the boards with SHEDEUR going to the Steelers, which I don't think there's any way he goes that far down at this point. But what are your thoughts to Aaron Rodgers to the Saints, an indoor building, a dome?
Why every week you keep making me talk about this?
Because this guy doesn't stop. And that's my problem, up Aaron Rodgers. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories here off the rip.
Rudy, there's no team, there's no players that want to play with this guy right now. He's not a good. Oh my gosh, bro. He's not a player.
Colin Coward didn't do 1 but 2 podcasts today on this shit.
That's not a player. That's not a player I'm gonna win with, man. Look, everything's about Aaron Rodgers in the ultimate team sport. It's always about Aaron Rodgers. And he has been a person who could dominate a game in the past 5 years. So why do I have to hold my team, my organization hostage for a player like that? He's not good enough. He doesn't warrant this. And every year, my thing is, We just went from saying he's washed, he can't play anymore, then now all of a sudden, in the past couple months, we're dissecting little ways to say that he can still play. We just said 4, 5, 6 months ago that he couldn't play quarterback anymore. He was damaged goods. He's getting older. He's damn near 45. He's getting there. Right? He's 41, whatever. Close enough, Rudy. Close enough to me. And then he's coming off Achilles injury.
There was a big difference for me between 41 and 45.
He's coming off Achilles injury. Well, if you're 41 coming off Achilles injury, you feel like 45. Mm-hmm. There's been days. I tore my Achilles when I was 33 or something like that. And there's days where it's like, man, I can't move like I used to. And I was 33 when I did it and recovered in 6 months. To do it at 41, I don't think he's putting in the time to recover and be good as he once was. He can't be. Or even, if he was 80% of what he once was, he's 50% of what he once was. 50. That's not good enough. That's damn Jameis Winston. I could get Jameis Winston for $4 million and do what he does. Am I lying? I think they're the same players, and Jameis Winston might move a little bit more. They both gunslingers. I mean, I don't get it, man. And now the Saints, you think the Saints are gonna they have some weapons out there. They got Olave. They got some receivers. They can make it happen. But just go ahead and get SHEDEUR. I don't think anybody should be putting their team, their organization.
You're gonna hand the ball to SHEDEUR to start?
Are we rebuilding or what? If we're rebuilding,
I'm asking. I mean, are you really?
If we're rebuilding, I'm gonna let the team.
Well, if you're rebuilding, then you have to make other decisions. You have a 4-year, $150 million contract with Derek Carr. I mean, Spencer Rattler's the backup. I am not a fan of his. And I mean, I remember when he was in that QB show on Netflix, and just never had a good taste in my mouth for that dude. He was just a very, very me guy. Kind of, I mean, but Aaron Rodgers might be the ultimate me guy.
I haven't seen nobody that's been more of a me guy than him ever. Well, his predecessor. I mean, his person before him.
I think he's getting worse
than Brett Favre.
Yeah, because he doesn't wait. He waits. He makes people wait forever on him.
Didn't Brett Favre do the same thing?
I don't recall Brett Favre waiting until after the draft to when a team clearly wants him to be their start. Pittsburgh wants him to be their starter.
They have no other choice.
They got choices. Everyone has a choice.
Well, the other choices will hope that SHEDEUR falls to 21. Besides that, the quarterback market is dry. It's dry. It's sober. There ain't nothing else going on over there. Who else? Who else can they get? Mason Rudolph is besides that. Russell Wilson is gone. Fields is gone. Jameis Winston is gone. Anybody that you could think of is gone. Unless you're gonna bring in Colin Kaepernick back. I mean, I think that window has sailed. So it's like
that would be fun. That would be funny.
All my Black and African American people still got hope for Colin Kaepernick. I'm like, guys, it's been fucking 70 years. Like it's over.
It's the most preposterous shit ever when you hear that one. I can't even. He wasn't even that good when he was in his last year.
Every year. Yeah, I don't know why a team won't give Colin Kaepernick a chance. You see him working out. Man had to play it. It's over.
They should go back and look at what he did his last season in San Fran. He was horrendous. Horrendous.
Could he have been a backup? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure, great. I mean, he doesn't want to be a backup. He always said that. I'm not trying to be a backup. You're not trying. No. And what is that as a football player? The last thing you want to do is answer questions about your backup quarterback
all day long,
every day of the week for 17 weeks.
If he came into anybody's locker room, that's
all you're answering, right?
For sure.
That's all you're answering is so how's Kaepernick look today? You know, hey, he's your third stringer, or your backup, but hey, we gotta know because it's so critically important that we know how Colin Kaepernick is doing today.
But he sued the league.
But screw the rest of your team. Like you sued the league.
And wanted no parts to do with it.
You're not getting back into the league. Like in what world can you sue your employer and then go back to work for said employer? And he got $70 million.
And he got him paid.
Like,
yeah, I don't.
If you file a workman's compensation claim against your job, you literally have to quit your job at the end. You cannot go back to work there. But no, Colin Kaepernick filed a lawsuit against the league.
And then wanted to go back.
And thinks that they're going to make it easy. Like, I would have loved to have seen if he had actually done that workout. And not bitched and moaned and wanted to create a narrative that they were trying to screw him. No, they don't want you, dude. But I would have loved to have seen if he'd actually gone to that workout and people said, yo, he looked amazing.
Yes.
If someone would have said, you know what, we're going to do it. But we'll never know because he decided to create his own workout that nobody went to.
Exactly.
that nobody cared about. Like, which was another... People
like, oh, but he got the film. They could just send it out. No, it's nothing like being there actually in person, watching that guy sling the ball through different circumstances, and you putting them in a scenario that you want to put in. Don't let him set it up how he wants to do it.
Yeah. It's got to be his way. No, you're coming to my job. Like, this is my business, not yours. Yeah. You do what I say. You do it how I want it done.
Yeah.
And if that's not good enough for you, then
well,
there's the door.
Yeah, but back to Aaron Rodgers, man. No, man. It's just. I don't see him fitting in any locker room, man. You can see the players are growing impatient. You heard the players from the Steelers saying,
"Yeah,
hey, this is our team. Like, it's either you want to be with us or you don't want to be with us. Don't be having us sitting here waiting for you to make your damn decision for our team to go as far as we want to go. Like, we need you here at OTAs. We need you here doing all the little things, building some rapport with your receivers, not just throwing them out there at UCLA. I need you to be out here with my two knucklehead ass receivers over here in Pittsburgh who are ready to crash out at any time. And hopefully,
what do you think those two guys are saying right now? DK Metcalf especially. He just got there.
He just worked out with him. So right now they're at his mercy because, like I said, you're hoping that he comes if you're your receiver, because that's the only person that you think could get you the ball. That you think could still sling it. That's the only person. Nobody else out there right now, because they put themselves in a predicament where they have to surrender to whatever Aaron Rodgers do. They have to wait for him past the draft. Going into he like literally when they go into preseason week 1, if he still ain't make a commitment, they still have to listen to it and be okay with his decision because they have nobody else.
Is Pittsburgh going to trade up?
No, because
you
have to trade up above New Orleans, so they have to give up a lot of capital. So you have to really be in on SHEDEUR. So do you really believe in SHEDEUR to be your guy? If you believe him to be your guy, you go do it. Because you have to now, because he's not.
Who else can you get? Jackson Dart at 21, then you'd be completely overdrafting him. You could get him in round 2, probably.
They got him going to the draft, so I mean, I guess they're thinking that he might get drafted. I think Dan Orlovsky.
There wasn't a mock draft that I saw.
Dan Orlovsky said there's 3 teams that really, really love him, but he can't put out the names out there. Like, why not? Because this is info I got for people. But between him and I think they got Jalen Milroe going there for the first night of draft.
Milroe sucks. Oh, now they got Milroe going to the Steelers. Today's updated draft.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He
sucks.
He can run.
He's trash.
He can run.
He's trash.
He can run.
This is
he has a lot. So if you're gonna tell me you're gonna let him sit down for 3 years and actually develop, then maybe you have a chance. Like you can't throw him in day 1 for sure, or 2.
So now all of a sudden Jackson Dart's behind Jalen Milroe. Fuck yeah, Jalen Milroe. Last draft I saw, he's like a 3rd rounder, 4th rounder.
You know how potential goes in this thing.
He's got no potential. You watched him; he stinks.
Just like Richardson with the Colts, when they seen this man do nothing at Florida.
He's still done nothing. He stinks.
I know he made a couple of highlight plays, and then they was like, "Oh,
He got a strong arm, big fucking deal. He stinks.
Some people just can't play, no matter how much the measurements look good. Some people just ain't got it, Rudy.
I know.
I done seen people come into the locker room, chisel, DN, look amazing, like a goddess. I'm like, oh shoot, this guy could run.
Why the DN look like a goddess?
A goddess, Rudy.
A goddess.
I don't care. A goddess.
A goddess.
Chiseled goddess. I was impressed by him. That's a man looking at another man without in a likability type of way. I'm like, this guy's going to be amazing for our team. Look at him. Look at his calves. Look at his back. Look at his. Hey, Rudy, he got out there on the field. Basura. Terrible.
He's a bodybuilder.
Yeah. And that's why you can't always just go by these measurements. Sometimes you actually, guess what, Rudy? Guess what you got to do, Rudy? Guess what sometimes you got to do? Watch the film.
Well, yeah, watch the Max play football. Here's one mock draft that has Jackson Dart going to the Steelers. It's called the 33rd team. What about Athlon Sports? What do they got here? Let's see what else they got here.
Watch the film. Watch the film.
The Dolphins should trade up.
Oh my gosh! Here we go again.
Go draft SHEDEUR.
Here you go. You give up 2 or 4?
I'd give up 2 for a dead dog.
One thing I know about SHEDEUR, he gonna show up every game, man. I don't think he missed a game in college.
No, and you know what?
He's taking a beating.
Jackson State hasn't retired his jersey yet. Yeah, so Aaron is doing it again. He is making people wait, and the Steelers should just move the hell on. Is my feeling, and
the Saints.
If you're the Saints, are you taking him or are you taking SHEDEUR?
I'm taking SHEDEUR. I'm not taking Aaron Rodgers on my team. I told you that already. I have a dislike for people like him. Simple.
Gotcha. All right, well, that'll do it for this one. Aaron Rodgers is doing Aaron Rodgers things. That's all we got on this one. Like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell. This is Pro Football Corner with Nick. Come on now.